Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. If this is your first time visiting me, I would like to thank you. While you are here, please like, subscribe, and share my channel. By taking this action, you are helping me to grow. Also, take a moment to read my About page so that you can have some understanding of who I am. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I copy another person's title. I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline. Thank you for visiting, and I pray that you will return. Please check out my other videos. All are welcome to share his or her story in the comments section below, because your story may be a helpmate to someone else. My channel is a no judgment zone place for healing in some sort of way. If my video does not resonate with you, please do not try to make it fit. For anyone else and everyone else that this message does make sense to, take from it what helps you on your journey towards happiness in every area of your life. Please check out my videos if you know what your other placements are. Cross watchers, you are welcome. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. Let's begin healing together. Also, if you have the time, I would like for you to check out Alberta, capital ALBERTA, Butterfly, BUTTERFLY page. She is blood of my blood. Thank you. Today we will be doing the sign of Leo. Leo. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Anyone with Leo placements in his or her chart, you are also welcome. Thank you. Let's talk about Leo. Leo is a fixed sign ruled by the sun. Leo's energy is courageous, glamorous, and bold. The sun teaches us all that we need to know about this bright sign, the Leo. In astrology, the sun symbolizes the fuel, energy, and it is a vital life force that powers all of the other planets. However, the moon illuminates only some things. The sun shines upon everything, giving us light and life. Leo, you are confident, bold, creative, generous, restless, dominant, and courageous. Let's see what our spirit guides have for you for today. I usually start off all my readings with the Lover's Oracle, but today I would like to start off with spiritual news. In spiritual news, this deck is by Beauty and the Soul. You can find these cards on Etsy from Beauty and the Soul. It's a very beautiful deck. This deck is called Spiritual News. Let's see what message our spirit guides have for you, the sign of Leo today. Before I begin any reading, I always cleanse my space to try to ensure that nothing from my last reading comes over into the next reading. However, sometimes there's a message for you in that reading. And some things will linger into the next reading. However, today we're starting with spiritual news. I called upon my spirit guides to help me with this reading. So let's begin. Well, I would say that's too many cards, but I'm actually going to take them. When I start off my readings, I like to start with 2 cards, but sometimes the spirits have something different in mind. This just in. Spirit says, detach from your fear, for there is nothing in this world worth fearing. Fear is the opposite of faith. Trust that everything always go in your favor. So we may have a Leo out there that's fearing something, but that's not like the Leos that I know. However, we're all dealt with different circumstances in our life. So whatever you are fearing, let it go, because the opposite of fear is faith. This is Justin. Self-love is just as important than having someone to love you. Spirit says the love you give to yourself tells the universe how you want to be loved by someone else. Practice self-love. And that's something that we all need to understand, that self-love is very, very important. Because if you don't love yourself, how can you expect someone else to love you? The way that you love yourself, that's the way you should expect for someone to love you as well. And with that being said, you know, I'm a very reserved person. I choose who I give my energy to. I choose who I spend my time with, because I don't like to waste my time. I wasted a lot of time in my life for decades. And at my older age, you never know what tomorrow will bring. And so tomorrow is not promised. So I'm very picky in who I choose to spend my time with. And that's called self-love. I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I don't want anyone to waste mine. In other news, Spirit says it is time to let go of the past. Whether it be a past lover, past trauma, or past memories. Accept it for what it is and remember the lessons it has taught you, but leave it where it is meant to be, in the past. I totally agree with that, because I don't bring my past baggage into my world today. However, I'm grateful for every lesson that I've gone through. I'm grateful for the trauma that I have experienced. That sounds crazy, right? It's not, because that's how you learn. You learn not to put yourself in certain positions. You learn not to be around certain people. You learn when to hold them and when to fold them. You learn. So your past experiences, if you didn't go through trauma, how would you know how to love? If you didn't go through trauma, how would you know how to heal? The past is your past for a reason. You learn those lessons and you move on. However, if you don't learn the lessons from the past, you will continue to repeat them, and you'll bring them with you in your future. So don't bring any negativity into your future. Let go. In other news, someone whom you haven't seen or heard from in a while will soon be making a reappearance in your life. This can be an old friend, an ex-lover, or family member. However, we all have free will. And the ex-lover is a person from the past. If that person has harmed you in any way, physically, mentally, emotionally, verbally, I wouldn't welcome them back. But if this is someone that you broke it off with, or they broke it off with you on good terms, why not welcome them back? It could be an old friend, a family member, or whatever the case may be. Someone is making a reappearance, Leo. So you're prepared. At the bottom of the deck, we have breaking news. Spirit says it is time to stand and speak up for yourself. Understand that you are not a doormat for people to walk and talk over. Neither do you deserve to be treated as such. Remember that you have the power to say no more. I just had this conversation with my husband a few moments ago. And to be honest, it was about me, on the things that I allow versus the things that I don't allow. I don't like drama. I don't like it at all. I've dealt with enough drama in my life, and I don't accept it. I try to stay away from it, but it's hard to stay away from when you have to continuously see the people that caused you that. However, you deserve peace. Many of us strive to have peace in our life, especially when you've gone through so much trauma. Remember that you have the power to say no more. Leo, that was a full message, wasn't it, in itself? Let's see what's going on with you. And today I will be using my Yin and Yang Oracle by Lilith Designs. I will be doing a 9 spread, a 9 card spread for you. I am a Cancer. I do have Leo in my chart. So the last card spoke volumes to me, because I just had this conversation with my husband. And he said, you need to speak up for yourself. But sometimes it's better to keep quiet, because that saves you unnecessary conversations when you know a person is not going to tell the truth. So why have a conversation? Sometimes it's better to keep quiet when you only want peace. So you try to let a lot of things go. Leo, let's see what the cards have for you. We're doing a 9 card spread today. This is for the sign of Leo, Spirit guides. What message do you have for my Leos today? What message do you have for my Leos today? Spirit guides. Ooh, that's more than 9. I would have taken all of them, but I know that's more than 9. They keep jumping out. And clusters, as you can see. The number 9 is actually one of my favorite numbers. It's a sign of completion. I've loved the number 9 ever since I was a kid. But as a child, I didn't know that it stood for completion. So, let's begin, Leo. Leo, this is your side. This is spirit. This is the other entity. This is the bottom of the deck. Leo, are you doing a lot of partying? Are you think about partying? This is the party card. Do you want to go out, or have you been going out too much? Maybe it's time for you to get out and go to a party and have a little fun. We have self-love. We actually just got self-love right here. Remember? This just in. Self-love is just as important than having someone to love you. Spirit says the love you give to yourself tells the universe how you want to be loved by someone else. Practice self-love. Leo, Spirit says right here, self-love. It's time for you to love yourself. It's time for you to create and manifest your intentions. It's time for you to start loving on you. Receive. It's time for you to receive. The door is open. The door is open. You can have whatever you want, Leo. The door is open. It's up to you. It's time for you to start loving on you. You have to set your intentions. You have to manifest. Manifest everything you truly want, desire, need, and it will come to you, because it's time for you to receive. The door is open. Spy. Leo, who are you spying on? Who are you inspecting? Who are you spying on at this present time? Who are you inspecting? Is there someone that you have your eye on? Because it looks like you have your eye on someone, but you're watching from afar. You're taking your time. You're making sure that this person is right for you. And there's nothing wrong with taking your time. There's nothing wrong with spying, as long as spying isn't harmful to someone else and you're not invading their privacy. However, we see a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of confusion and illusions. This card is Neptune. Maybe instead of spying on the person, maybe you should talk to him or her. Get to know them. Because whatever you're seeing, whatever you're believing, is causing you a lot of confusions, a lot of illusions. So it may be better just to start that initial conversation and get to know each other. We have limitations. You have a lot of fears about this person that you've been spying on, and the fears come from you, the doubt that you have within yourself. And I don't know this type of Leo. Guess what? Limitations are fears. Remember, just in. Here we go again. Spirit says detach from your fear. Right here, your limitations, detach from your fears. For there is nothing in this world worth fearing. Fear is the opposite of faith. Trust that everything will always go in your favor. So, let's go back to spy, watching. Stop spying on this person. It's obvious that you don't have all the information about this person. That's why you're confused. Reach out to this person, whether it be a male or a female, and start that initial conversation. You're fearing this person. You're fearing getting to know them because of the things that you dealt with in the past. Let those things go and start loving on yourself. Start out being friends. Don't jump into anything. Get to know this person and take your time, Leo. Then, with you taking your time with this person, you'll start releasing those fears. Have faith. You need to nurture yourself. You need to have some compassion for yourself. What happened to you in the past, it was out of your control. Anything that has happened to any one of us in our past, we can't change it. You can only learn from it. And you can pray and have faith that those same things won't happen to you again. As long as you've learned from it, you'll be able to recognize the red flags that a person may have or bring to you. However, this person that you're spying on, this person that you want to get to know, I'm not seeing that there's anything wrong with this person, but you have a lot of confusion about this person. You're creating false narratives, illusions, because you're watching them from afar. Stop standing in the back and step up. There's communication coming in. A message is coming in. As I said, speak to this person. Get to know him or her. Step up. A lot of communication. As I said, friends first. But you have to know your self-worth. You have to know that you can do this. This past person is in your past for a reason. But as I said in the beginning, in other news, someone whom you haven't seen or heard from in a while soon will be making a reappearance in your life. This could be an old friend, an ex-lover, or a family member. And as I said, as long as you're an ex-lover, as long as the situation wasn't abusive, whether it be verbally, whether it be mentally or physically, if you choose to, we have free will. Talk to this person as long as they didn't hurt you to that magnitude. However, if they did, let them go. But if they didn't, and this is something that you may want to revisit, then revisit it. We all have free will. But know your worth. Know your worth this time around. Know what you're going to put up with and what you're not. Know how much you can handle and how much you cannot. Because you have to love yourself before you can love anyone. And interrogation. Your past person, you have a lot of questions for him or her. You want to know what happened. Why did the two of you break up? If I allow you back in, will you hurt me again? You have a lot of fears. But whatever transpired, if you can let the past go to start something new with this past person, then let the past go. Because if you hold on to the past, you can't not move forward. However, this is a union card. It's not a reunion, but it's a union card. Do you want to be back with your ex? Or do you want to welcome someone new? It's time for the truth to be revealed. You have a lot of questions, whether it be from the past person, and you need to express that. Any fears that you have, before you start anything, you need to get to know them all over again. You want nothing but the truth. And if it is someone new that you've been watching, then guess what? You need to take baby steps with him or her. Let's see, which deck am I going to choose? Leo, you need to sit with yourself and figure it out. And it starts with you loving yourself first. It starts with you loving yourself first and getting to know you. We're going to look a little further into this. But there's a lot of communication coming in. We're going to look a little further. We want a little bit more information about what's going on here with the past person or with the new person. That's entirely too many. That's entirely too many. Leo, let's get started again. Let's see what's going on with the past or the new. Let's see what's going on with the past or the new. I already can see. I can see what this message is. Spirit guides, what information can you give us for the sign of Leo? What information can you give us for the sign of Leo? What information can you give us for the sign of Leo? That was a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of information here. They're coming out in a bulk load. But I just want to give you as much information as I can, but not to be here for over 2 hours because the cards are talking and they're coming out in chunks. One more card, Spirit guys. One more card. One more card. Okay. We have control. Was your past person trying to control you, Leo? The card says they are trying to control you because they don't trust you. Is that what was going on? Is that why you let it go? Because your person was too controlling? And if that's a fact, that's not on you, that's on them. Because if they didn't trust you, then they shouldn't be with you at all. If there's no trust, you have nothing. Control, we have control again. We have 2 control cards. They do not like losing control due to fears of getting hurt. Once again, we have 2 cards. 2 cards that are saying control. So your person wants to control you. Your past person. And that's a part of abuse as well. That's mental abuse. It's mental abuse. Do you want to go through that again? They are trying to control you because they don't trust you. They do not like losing control due to fears of getting hurt. Or was that you, Leo? Was that you? However, control is mental abuse. Control is abuse. Leo, if you try to control your person, that's abuse. If your person tried to control you, that's abuse. Because control is only when a person doesn't trust you or doesn't trust him or herself. And that's where that self-love comes in. You can't love anybody until you learn to love yourself. And whatever your person dealt with, as far as somebody being unfaithful to them, or if they were unfaithful to someone, that's not on you, that's on them. They don't trust you because they don't trust themselves. We have sneaky behavior. Look at this first row. Control, 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 and sneaky behavior. They are not always where they say they're going to be. Do you want to go through that again with your past person? The lies, the deceit, the control. There were a lot of secrets in this relationship, your past relationship. We have the secrets card. Dependent could be they are only with you for financial, sexual, or emotional reasons. There's a lot of secrets. Bad traits. We have cold-hearted. Cold-hearted. They are out of touch with their deeper feelings. They don't even know how to love themselves. That's why they're so controlling. That's why they have so many sneaky behaviors. They have so many secrets, so many bad behaviors. And their motives are awful as well. Scheming. They are making secret and underhanded plans. No, you're not delusional. You're watching, you're inspecting. Your past, let your past be in the past from what I'm seeing here. This is a lot. This is a lot of negative energy. This is a lot. Control, control, sneaky behavior, secrets, bad traits, bad motives. And at the bottom of the deck, we have gossip. We have sneaky behavior. They are complaining about you to others. This is your past person. This is your past. Let's see. Let's move on from the past person. You're not delusional. So everything that you have had to endure in your past relationship, let it go. That was that person. If your ex-lover tries to come back, it's up to you if you want to be with this person, but no one should try to control anyone in a relationship. That's due to their own insecurities, not yours. They don't trust you because of what has happened to them. Somebody that they dealt with before you, guess what? Cheated on them. And so they brought that to you. And guess what? They started having sneaky behaviors as well. It doesn't excuse them. But I'm telling you what happened with this past person. It was done to them, so now they're doing it to you. And guess what? Until they get their self together, they're going to continue the same behavior. But you're learning to let it go. Because self-love is very important for you right now. Self-love. The past is your past for a reason. Control. That sticks out to me more than anything. Yes, secrets. Yes, sneaky behavior. But this is all mental abuse. And mental abuse can turn into physical because it can start making you sick. You can start having headaches. You can start having nervous conditions and don't even understand why you're nervous. It's because of the control. The past is the past. Let the past go. Spirit guides, what else? What other information can I give Leo? Be my ears, be my eyes. Spirit guides, what information can I give Leo? And let me tell you, this new person, love yourself first. Okay, watch them from afar. Love yourself first. You can start the conversation, but start the conversation as a friend. You're not ready, Leo. You're not ready until you learn to love yourself. What the past person did to you, guess what? It will not be repeated because you've learned your lesson. You understand and you recognize the red flags. You understand and recognize the red flags. Spirit guides, what other information can I give to Leo? Spirit guides want me to move on from this deck. Let's see, what information can I give Leo about their new person once they learn how to love themselves? What information can I give Leo? I've dealt with some situations in my life, but I'm at an age where I just want peace and happiness. Tomorrow is not promised. I promise you that. Tomorrow is not promised, so you have to make a decision to love yourself, Leo, so that you can have the things that your heart desires, the things that you need, the things that you want out of a person, that you need out of a person. Everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves to be happy. This past person did not bring that to you, and that was because of their own insecurities, but you're not here to be Mr. or Miss Fix-It. They have to want to do that for themselves. All you can do is fix yourself and start loving on you. And how do you do that? You take some time. You take some time for you. Because until you start loving on yourself, Your energy is going to be stagnant. Your energy is going to keep going back to this past person. Your past person wasn't for you. But I see new love coming in for you. New love. One more card, Spirit Guides. At the bottom of the deck, we have trust. The person that you previously dealt with, your ex-lover, it was unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It wasn't meant to be. It was unrequited. There wasn't enough attraction between you and this person. There wasn't enough chemistry to keep it going. And you knew that, you know that, but you ignored the red flags. That's why they tried to control. That's why they had so many deceptive and sneaky behaviors. They had so many bad traits. But you recognize that now, and you recognize the red flags. You've learned from it. So now let's let the healing begin. You do have new love. New love is on the way, Leo. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And that's you watching this person from afar. Don't watch them from afar. Go ahead. Start the conversation. A message is coming in. Say hello. My name is. Start off as friends. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's exactly what I've been saying to you. As you released and healed the past, you experience more love in your present moments. We also have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Leo, some of you may carry childhood wounds. Some of you may carry childhood wounds. And that's the reason why you stayed in that relationship. Let the past go. Let the past go. You don't live there anymore. Let the fear go and have faith. Some of you Leos may have children, and you may be afraid if this person can accept you with having children. And let me tell you, this new person, they don't mind. They don't mind. But get to know this person. If you have small children, just don't bring any and everyone around your children. Take your time, get to know this person. Don't even introduce your children to this person right away. You get to know this person outside of your home. And when the time is right, they can meet your children later. After you've gotten to know them, you've been spying on them, but you need a little more information. So just take your time with this. We have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. As I said, this new person, you have an eye on him or her. And that's fine. But get to know them. Introduce yourself. If you already know them, take your time. Don't rush into anything. Even physically, sexually, don't rush anything. Take your time. At the bottom of the deck, we have trust. Trust. This situation calling for you to have faith. And that's exactly what your first card said. Faith. Just in. Spirit says detach your fear. For there is nothing in this world worth fearing. Fear is the opposite of faith. Trust that everything will always go in your favor. And it will when you start loving yourself. And letting go of the past person, that's when your healing began. The moment you said no more. Let me see. I'm going to take a moment. This new person, Spirit guides, what sign may this new person be? Leo, this new person may be a Capricorn. I don't know who I dropped it. Uh-oh. Maybe that was that past person. And I stomped on them for you. I dropped them for you. But your new person may be a Capricorn. Leo, your new person may be a Taurus. I hope I'm not getting in your way. Your new person may be a Taurus. We have Capricorn again. We have a confirmation twice for Capricorn. Who is this Capricorn, Leo? And Leo, we have Scorpio. Your past person may have been a Capricorn. And your Scorpio is here. You make that fit. Let's see, I'm bringing out some other charms. When my dogs hear this noise, they start barking because they're like, what is that? Let's see what trinkets I have for you. We have a book. This is, I don't know if you can see this, but this is Once Upon a Time. So this new relationship, you'll be able to talk about it forever. This new love is being sent to you for a reason. This is where your story begins. Once upon a time. Leo, this new person may be a firefighter. Males or females can be firefighters. We have a cat. Leo, do you like cats? We have cats twice. We have cats twice. We have a worm. And when I see this symbol, this is the bookworm. Leo, are you a bookworm or is your person a bookworm? We have the star. And the star is that sun card. And Leo, you are the sun. We also have coffee. Who drinks coffee? Is that you, Leo? Or your new person? However, it's a cup of coffee. And this person, this is a heart. You see that key? This is your heart, Leo, and they have the key to your heart. This new person. And I didn't know I had a penny in here. But here's a penny for your thought. Also, Leo, I'm going to take a few more. You hear the dogs every time they hear that. Leo, your person name may begin with the letter R. Robert, Rhonda, Ronnie, Ron, Robbie. We have the letter Y. First initial of their name, middle initial, or last. Yolanda, Johan, the letter Y. Or yawn. You may be getting a little bored with me. Let me hurry this up. We have the letter S. Sarah, Smith, Sam, Sammy, Samuel, Susan. We have the letter U. Yuri, Eugene, you. Your person could be somebody's uncle. We have S again. Sarah, Sam, Sammy, Samuel. We have the letter N. I didn't know I pulled this many charms. Nancy. We have N, Nancy, Nathan, Natalie, Noe. We have the letter M. Marcus, Manny, Manuel, Morgan, Marsha, Mary. We have the letter Z. First thing I was going to say was zebra. We have the letter Z. Zena, Zori, we have the letter N again, so I'm not going to repeat. We have the letter N again, so if I have those initials that I already said, we have the letter U again. So when we're seeing these letters twice, look out for that. These are so tiny. I need to get larger letters. A, Adam, Amanda, Adam, Angel, Ariel. We have D, Debbie, Deborah, David, Dane, Douglas, Dustin, Danny, we have the letter T, Timothy, Tara, Tara, Tanya, Toby, Tobias, Tim, Timothy, and we have the letter E. E. Edgar, Edwin, Eden, and we have the letter L, capital. Linda, Lori, Lauren, Larry, Leola. Whatever those initials mean to you. I'm going to pull one more card for you. I'm only going to take one, or whatever the spirit guides give me. I'm trying to keep this under an hour today. I'm at 53 minutes, 54 minutes now. Spirit guides, what message can I give Leo? What message can I close out with Leo with? What words of wisdom do we have for them? We have, from whom can I release my judgment right now? I think Capricorn got this card, or Cancer, I'm not sure. Take a look. You may have that sign in your placement, or we had Capricorn right here also twice. Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are we or are you placing your judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Today's soul action. Look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved. I am whole. I am limitless. And so are they. At the bottom of the deck, to whom am I comparing myself right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you, Leo. Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating. It's your time, Leo. Shine. It's your time. Love yourself and everything will fall into place. I send you nothing but happiness, love, and light. Next up, I'll be doing your money reading. Blessings.